this is Just Kevin here. Welcome back to another video on Minecraft Java Edition. And as you can see in the menu, as you can see, I've not logged myself back in again. I totally forgot, basically, again. So I've actually decided now. No. Right, anyway, sorry about that. Yeah, so, right, should not be doing that now. Okay. Anyway, right, I'm back. So, yeah, I've actually decided now to basically not log back in anymore to Minecraft Java. Well, I actually will be, but I'm not doing it at the moment. The reason why for that is because I want to talk about some stuff in this little menu here. The reason why for that is because, like, obviously, another time it goes onto this little menu is obviously when I've logged out. Basically, it's kind of another time it does it. So yeah, I've actually decided. Yeah, I've actually decided now, by the way, to kind of talk about these things in the little menu, basically, and kind of give you guys some tips and advice and all that kind of thing about it. So yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the password. So I'm not going to be talking about the password as the password of mine. I'm going to be talking about some tips of passwords, basically. Kind of let you guys all know that, like, what is a good password to use for logging in, basically. So first thing I'm going to say is just try and think of a good password you can use. Obviously, a good password that you know. That you need, and obviously there's a few tips in there. Do you want it as a long password? Do you want it as a short password, a medium-sized password, or a very long password? Just make sure that you've got like a very good style to password. So yeah, so just think of what name you want for the password, and also just give your ideas in your head of basically kind of how the way you're going to do it. And obviously, for example, if you've already got a password, obviously if you've not got it, you can go to forgot password, which is basically where you click on that and it will take you to another screen, and it'll actually show you how to log back in using that password again, or you can change your password. So that's what kind of a log off, not log off. I mean, that's what forgot password is. So you just want to know about that. I will do a video talking about that, but yeah, that is not today. So yeah, so just try and think of a password that you probably remember. Obviously, just think of one that you can remember, and then obviously, because for me, I usually write everything down on my notes. Obviously, I now have a notepad, and what I kind of do is I just write all my videos on. I write all my things on there. Obviously, just all the stuff that's been wrote down on there. So, highly recommend. I recommend you getting a notepad, because basically, if you keep forgetting, passwords and stuff like that, like, a notepad is very, very handy for you. And obviously, I don't really mainly use it, but I do use it kind of sometimes to kind of write some stuff down and stuff like that. So yeah, I do kind of do it for a little bit of occasional time. I do kind of do it. But yeah, basically I don't do it all the time, basically, and I don't kind of have it on me all the time. So I usually just keep it in my bedroom drawer over there when I'm not using it and stuff. So yeah, that's kind of around the time that that when I put it onto me and stuff, that's kind of around the time that I do it. So yeah, it kind of be all around situations and stuff, like, it can be alright and all that, but yeah, it can be alright at times and stuff like that. So yeah, just make sure that you've got a password that you recommend. Make sure you write it down as well, so you can just remember it every time when you log back in. Obviously, if it signs you out again, and yeah. So just make sure that you've got a password that works and stuff, and just make sure that you've got one that kind of works, because otherwise if it doesn't work you're in a bit of trouble really, and obviously just make sure that you've got the right one that you need, because obviously it just won't work basically. So just make sure that you've done all that, and just make sure that your password works perfectly, because otherwise if it doesn't you're going to be in a bit of trouble. So just make sure that you've got a password that's kind of right for you, and just make sure that you've got a lot to work on about password. Because it kind of does get a bit annoying, because I know that obviously people have put their passwords in before and obviously it's not worked. It can be a little bit annoying sometimes. Obviously they do kind of update it sometimes, where they usually do update the password a little bit more, obviously with updates and stuff like that they've been doing. So it can be really annoying though, obviously with all these sort of updates that it has actually been getting. So it can be a little bit crazy. But yeah, it can be alright, by the way, with one picture. So yeah. So yeah, that is technically a password. That's kind of everything that I just wanted to say. And yeah, that's what kind of is, by the way. Just kind of a main thing in the game. So, and obviously to make sure that you sort it all out on separate occasions and stuff. Make sure you do all that. So yeah, it can be alright after a while, basically. So yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much it. That's what you kind of wanted to let you guys all know for now. And yeah, so if you guys did enjoy it, let me know if you did. If you've got any tips, leave them in the comments below. And I might try and see if I could talk about this again in another one. I'm not sure when it's going to be, but I will try and hopefully do another one coming up very soon. And I'll see if I can maybe talk about a lot more in that one, and just talk about a little bit more about what this password is based on. What I kind of want to say, obviously, with the base of the opportunities with it, I will try and hopefully do that. Yeah, I will try and see if I can, do that with these basic passwords and stuff like that. So I'll try and hopefully do that. So yeah, that is kind of it. So yeah, don't know what I'm going to be talking about next, but I will let you know. The videos for tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I might be doing the same again, but we'll have to see. So yeah, so thank you for watching. That is password in Minecraft Java Edition, and I'll see you later. Bye.